starts out being very intimidating, but you kind of get the hang of it over time.
I hope it is something that can be learned, and I know it can be intimidating. A lot of things are intimidating, but you know, what isn't?
Ooh.
Programming is everywhere. We are all immersed in this topic because of programs and electronic devices that we use in our daily life. But what is it? Good morning, my name is Laura Briones and my partner's name is Osmar Villasmir, and we are presenting to you programming.
As you saw in the video, programming is telling the computer what to do. But what is a computer? The computer is formed by two parts, the hardware and the software. The hardware is a physical collection of bits that you can touch. It is formed by the system unit, monitor, keyboard, speakers, mouse, etc. At its simplest, a computer is a central processing unit that is called CPU, a read-only memory that is the RAM that holds the permanently stored instructions, the random access memory that is not that fun, that is RAM and holds the software and the data, and also the input and output devices, as I said, the speakers, mouse, monitor, keyboard, and also the permanent storage device such as hard drive, flash drive, solid state, etc. And the other hand is the software that is, according to David Bolton, that is a software developer, is the combination of instructions and data known as a machine code that forms building blocks of applications. So it's the part that it is in your computer that you cannot touch. It's the digital part.
Okay, now that we know what a computer is, computer programming is basically creating a program. But what is it? According to Google definitions, programming is the action or the process of creating a program. But what is a program? According to David Bolton, a software developer, which Osmar already mentioned, a program is a set of instructions that we give the computer for it to do a specific task for us. If we combine these two definitions, programming is the process or the action of giving instructions to a computer for it to do a specific task. In a simpler way to say it, programming is telling the computer what to do for us. But however, we need the help of a programming language for the computer to understand what we want it to do. But what is a programming language? A programming language is the vocabulary or the set of grammatical rules to give the computer for it to understand us and for it to do specific tasks. In other words, programming language is the language in which the program is written. Okay, now that we have discussed the definition of programming, we will discuss how to do a program.
Okay, and now I will talk about how to think about solving a problem. Before I start talking about, we need to think about the steps that we will take to do something, and that's we call the algorithm. The algorithm, it is the logical steps that you take to do something, or the specific instructions that do for making something. Okay, and I will show you an example of an algorithm that is familiar with me. Okay, this is the Manushan algorithm. Okay?
All right.
Step 1, grab the box and open it. 2, fill a pot of water. 3, boil the water. 4, take the Manushan and pull back lid halfway. 5, fill the cup with the boiling water. 6, close lid securely and let stand for 3 minutes. 7, remove the lid. And 8, enjoy it. Now I hope that you understand that, and this is a challenge. Are you up for the challenge? The algorithm challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need you to take a sheet of paper. This is a quick activity. You will write an algorithm in 1 minute and the one.
Or whatever you like.
Yes, whatever you like. As I do the management algorithm. And if you if you are correct and you are the first one to finish, you will have a prize.
You have 1 minute.
Hoja. Hoja. Vamos.
You have 1 minute.
So would I have to create my own algorithm?
Yes.
Okay.
I finished. This is kind of dumb, but I think.
Okay, the start. You have ingredients. The second one, mix the ingredients in the correct order. And the good result is cake. Then the alternate result is doing it wrong, and the final result is disaster.
Ah.
Well, now I'm going to talk about the levels of programming languages. The first level is the low-level language. That is machine code that is formed by binary code. That is 1 and 0. That 1 means electricity and 0 is not electricity. It's like a switch on and off. Okay? The second one is the medium language. That is between them, the low level and the high level, and you can switch between them. You can access to the low level and also to the high level. The third one is the high level language. This is an example of Java language. And this is the closest language that we have to our language, that is English. For example, you can see this is English words, public class, system out. Yes?
Okay, now with programming we can create different applications. We have 3 types of applications that we can create. We have standalones, applets, and servlets. Standalones are independent applications. These are the ones that we can run from a direct programming language such as Java, C++, or C#. Then we have the applets. Applets are mini applications that we need to open from a browser web, such as Internet Explorer, Safari, or Mozilla Firefox. Oh, and this one we cannot, we don't need to export them or download them or do something. Just write the code and we can run them from the direct programming language. And then we have servlets. Servlets are the most common applications that we use. These are the ones that we can run from any smart electronic device, such as computer, laptops, smartphones, or any other electronic device like this. We can download this application from the internet. Okay, now that we understand what programming is, we will discuss the applications of programming in our daily life. First example is electronic devices. Electronic devices are all around us. So I believe we all have a computer at home, or a personal computer, or a smartphone, or a calculator, or a microwave. All of these devices needed to be programmed first for us to use them. That's why programming is all around us and we don't even notice. The next example are social networks. We all have a social network or
that is programmed to have motion, like downward, upward, rotation, move the fingers. And as a mechatronic engineer, we all immerse in this kind of topic because we need to program robots to do something. to have an application.
Okay. To conclude, programming is telling the computer what to do. For us to do a program, we need to do an algorithm, which is a set of instructions that we will give to the computer. Electronic devices are all around us. That's why we are immersed in this topic, because we use electronic devices every day. And as James A. Michener said, scientists dream about doing great things, programmers do them. Thank you.